Here we go.
We'll see if this makes. Yeah.
I think it
This
looks
one is
like
unsure why the other would not wish word of
okay,
the
let's do
Enkindlers.
this because everyone does this. I don't care about.
Do you
listening
desire
about
to learn of the
Enkindlers.
Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread
Okay,
the
I wanna-
truth
I'm
of the...
gonna
Let me
say-
talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain.
I'm gonna say that, and then I'm going to switch my sound to a little bit lower. The dialogue volume needs to get lowered a bit. Oh, too much. Too much. 70. So you're watching the actual stream then, Jaden?
Yeah, because you don't have the Discord stream on.
Yeah, I just thought I would double check.
This
How does
one
it
would
look?
be most grateful for the assistance.
It looks
Please
basically
let
the
this
same.
one know its success is achieved.
Okay. So I've got to talk to... Okay, talk to the Hannah.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Not yet.
I'll keep working on it.
Oh, okay.
This one will continue to spread its
Gotta
message.
talk to... God damn it, I keep taking out my guns.
That Hanar
I just pointed a gun at a
refuses to listen to
CSEC
reason.
officer.
Why can't it act in
Oh,
an orderly and
no.
lawful manner?
CSEC stands for Citadel Security, by the way.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask.
Are
Like,
there
I
laws
don't
being
think
broken here?
that group's
I
been
am not
explained to me
unreasonable.
yet.
The Hanar is
Like,
free
I
to spew its
recognize a lot
nonsense
of these
once it
terms just
purchases
from like
an
hearing
evangelical
things
permit.
about Mass Effect. I'm not 100% sure what they are or how they relate to one another.
Yeah, it's
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area
Side
safe.
note, if you feel like hearing
The
the audio
Citadel is too
and just want to
important to
watch
become
the
a
stream,
battleground for a
this
religious
is
war.
one of the games where I can make dialogue myself. Just so you're aware that that's an option, and I will not be
Alright.
offended if you choose that.
Yeah. No, there are subtitles, so I can read it just fine.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, Mass Effect's somewhere on my list of games I would like to play. So
then you get to
like,
appreciate the audio, because the voice acting is generally fairly good.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me talk to it.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn
So,
jelly all afternoon.
this is another
You are
race that's
certainly
on the
welcome to
Citadel
talk.
called the Hanar. So, they had to have some serious technological adaptations to coexist with everybody else. Because as you can tell, it's a jellyfish. So,
Yes.
they exist with, I think, like, anti-gravity technology. Also, they communicate through bioluminescence. So, their translators probably had to be very specific.
Yes.
There's jokes in Mass Effect Andromeda about there's a Hanar movie that they're watching that they found the unedited version because they that isn't allowed on the Citadel. They had to cut like 5 minutes of bioluminescence because of what the Hanar was saying. So it's only only horrible if you have subtitles on, basically.
Has the
They
CSEC
found the
officer been
unrated
assuaged?
version.
Is this really how you want to represent
Oh, the Enkindlers,
Enkindlers?
by the way, I don't want to go into the whole
The
dialogue.
truth of the Enkindlers must be
So they
made known.
mentioned the Proteans,
They gave the
which were
Hanar
technology
language
that was
and gave the
discovered on
universe the
moon.
mass relays.
On Mars,
and-
you mean?
Yeah, on Mars.
This one
and
only
the,
wishes to spread the truth to
technology
any
that
who will
it
listen.
was, yeah.
There is no
Yeah.
intent to cause trouble.
The Enkindlers, the Hanar revere the Protheans as gods, basically.
Okay.
And the Enkindlers are what they call them. They say that the Hanar say that the Enkindlers gave them the gift of speech because there is reference in a number of cultures to the Protheans interfering with the development of other civilizations.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one
And
does
so
not
this
believe
specific
that one
Hanar
should
wants to
pay
spread
in order
the
to
word of
speak the
that.
truth.
Yeah.
However,
Very
this one
reflective, I
also
must
does
say.
not possess the 150 credits
Sorry?
necessary to purchase
The
the
Hanar's
permit.
pretty reflective, I must say.
Yeah, and you notice
150
how it's
credits.
like lighting up as it's
This should
talking
cover you.
in like stripes.
This is a most appreciated action.
Bioluminescence.
You are
That's-
not of the
that's what I
Hanar,
figured.
but you wish to help spread the truth of the
You really couldn't
Enkindlers.
see that in the previous game. In the previous.
This
version.
one will not cause any further
that's
trouble for
good.
the CSEC.
Okay, I'm gonna turn down the dialogue even more because I can't hear it, which is important. I think my
I mean, I could
glasses are
talk even.
I think my glasses are reflecting on my wall.
Oh no. I mean, I could just start shouting into like my mic, but I feel like that would disturb the people I live with. So.
You could do that, but let's not.
Yeah, and I'm not sure you would appreciate it either.
I would not. Alright, now let's turn up overall volume just so I can hear you. Alrighty. Okay, let's go talk to Garrus. Oh, let's scan this keeper first.
You said you never finished the Scan All the Keepers mission. Do you know what?
There's 7 billion.
Do you know like what's the end result of it?
I've never
Like,
looked it up,
do you
no.
get a good? Okay, I was like, do you get a decent reward for this, or is it just scan the mysterious aliens?
Well, I think you get some kind of reward, but I think I might
Okay.
have looked it up at one point and gone, that's not great. Oh,
That's not worth it.
I forgot about this statue. This statue will become important later. A bunch of these
It
statues.
looks like one of those.
Yeah, it's a statue of a Mass Effect relay. A bunch of these statues have relevance at some point. There's that one of the Krogan that I showed earlier that's in a cutscene. That one has some relevance that I'm not going to talk about because it's plot related.
Yes. Ooh.
Right, so we gotta go to CSEC and talk to the husband. I gotta remember where CSEC is. Hello. What is? Oh, I'm supposed to talk to that CSEC officer. Okay. Let's go back. Oh god, stop taking out your goddamn gun.
Not without an airlift.
Oh my! Is there any way to like completely disarm yourself so you like stop just whipping out weapons at
Probably,
random?
but I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Where was this?
I take it
officer?
people get
Oh,
ups-
hi Ash. Apparently we left Ash behind and she went the other way.
I take it people get mad if you just point weapons at them.
They don't really care. Actually.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I
See, are
wasn't
you
sure.
ready?
'Cause-
Gun at the seas. I actually can't point my weapon at them. It holds your gun in like the ready
I see
position.
the hand
Oh,
You can't
yeah,
aim at
I
them.
see.
Thank you.
Okay.
Happy to help.
That's probably for the
Here.
best.
For your assistance.
If it has
Now, if you'll
stats,
excuse me,
you
I
can
shall
kill
report.
it. So
If it has stats, you can kill it. So they're like no stats.
yeah, if
No
it doesn't have
stats, no
stats,
death.
it's immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the plot calls for it to die.
Mm-hmm. There are some of those. To CSEC Academy.
Are those blue dots you and your party?
Yeah.
Nice.
To see my husband. Oh, we're loading. Gotta load CSEC Academy. Let me.
That was a fast load.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
You don't want loads in open area worlds to be long, Jen.
Yeah.
No, that's not the right door. How get
Welcome to the
CSEC?
Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
This is still quite laggy, by the way. But
Yeah, I can see it's.
We are in the biggest area in this game.
Yeah, so maybe it won't really lag too bad in other areas.
How get to CSEC? I can't remember. Oh, right.
Do you need to
Welcome
take
the
like the
Presidium.
subway?
Allow me to be your
I
guide.
don't think so. But I could be wrong. It's happened before. No, this is the embassies. I don't know. I don't think you have to take the thing. Yeah, because CSEC HQ is like right here.
Oh, do you maybe need to go up to like a second floor or something? It looks like there's a step up or something.
Hi, Executor Palin. Yeah, because we're standing on CSEC HQ. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go talk to. I'm gonna hack into this man's computer though, real quick.
Playing Frogger.
I did it! Hawking Ida cluster for some kind of biotic rebellion or something. Extremist group, I think is what I was looking for. Is it this door? No. Let me out. Let me out. I need to go take a rapid transit because I don't know where I am.
I'm lost. I gotta take the subway.
I'm lost. I need the automated
Welcome to the
system to
Presidium.
take me where I need to
Allow
go.
me to be your guide.
Yeah. God, if only that worked in real life.
I mean,
I'm
sometimes
lost.
it
Let me get on a
does.
bus. Yeah, but it's like
Not the bus, generally.
yeah.
I think it's in the wards
Like-
is the problem. Nope, not apparently. It's in the Presidium. The wards are the arms, by the way.
Oh, like the arms of the whole station?
Yeah. Where am I going? What am I doing? Do I need to go to Chora's Den? Speak to Harkin.
is your-
I need to go to Chora's Den. I need to go to the wards. That's the financial district. Citadel Tower, CSEC Academy.
So the Presidium is like the core, right? If
The Presidium is, yeah.
like, cause like the like the coming in shot, it showed like a central bit with like all like the arms coming out. I
Mhm.
take it this is the central bit.
More or less, yeah.
Wow, that's a very large structure.
It's the biggest space station in the galaxy, I think.
Mm.
The Gentleman's Club. Welcome to a Gentleman's Club. I happen to know that we're about to get
That's
shot at.
Oh, great! You just pull out your gun preemptively.
I did.
Oh, assassin. Oh, gee. I wonder what's happening. I wonder who sent them.
Definitely not Sarah.
Yeah, definitely not the guy you just pissed off. Like, twice.
That would be silly. Yeah, not the guy that I just stole his shit and then accused him publicly of being a shit.
Of being, like, corrupt, basically.
Yep. Hello, please, Poco Ted. I will come get you if that's what it takes, but... Alright. Alright, let's go. See the top of your stupid little cowl. This is the only game I play where you have to actually be good at shooting people.
Oh.
And the leg might end me. At some point. Welcome to Chora's Den. It's, I would say parental advisory recommended.
This game is rated
Back
R,
off,
right?
Rex.
I
Fizz
think
told us
so.
to take you down
Oh,
when
here
you
we go.
showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
I love
This
you,
is Fizz's
hi!
only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
Hi dude, how's it going?
Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
Those are
What was
Krogan.
that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
They're one of
They're
the
essentially-
species that experience a lot of fantasy racism, and you'll understand, or sci-fi racism, and you'll understand why.
Go away.
Are there heads in like the middle of their bodies, or is that just like really big armor?
They have like a hump on the back,
Okay.
because they come from a planet where they have to store nutrients.
Okay, so it's like I guess like a bunch of animals do.
Quick Krogan backstory that doesn't reveal any plot. They did not discover Galactic Society on their own. They were uplifted by the Solarians. Oh, the boy is saying hello.
Oh,
You
the
can
boy.
see the boy while I talk about Krogan. They
I
did
see
not
his
discover,
face.
so they're considered less advanced than other species in Galactic Society because they were uplifted, quote unquote, by the Solarians for a warfare purpose. It's called the Rachni Wars. You kind of get into it later, but it's basically fighting giant bugs. Their planet, their home planet, Tuchanka, basically, naturally, everything on Tuchanka is trying to kill you all of the time, including giant fucking dune worms, like
Of
from
course.
from the game Dune, that are called Thresher Moths.
The game Dune or the book Dune?
That's what I meant.
I'm sure there's games of it. I'm just not sure those are
I'm
like the
sure.
primary
No, it's not the primary
Dune
source.
experience.
So they have shit like they're super tough. They have like 5 sets of redundant organs.
Oh my god. No wonder they're so big.
They have a giant hump.
Like 5 livers.
They have a giant hump. 5 might be an exaggeration, but you know. They have a giant hump to store nutrients. Their primary method of intimidating other Krogan is hitting them with that head plate that they have. Shepard headbutts a Krogan at one point if you let her.
Oh my god. Does Shepard win?
You'll find out. And their planet was destroyed by nuclear warfare. Of them against themselves. The Krogans are basically like if our entire planet was Australia and we were doing the same shit to it, but 100 years later. So.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body
You should switch off the voice
I
screen.
just did.
Okay.
Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with CSEC, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you said.
I had to pick the renegade options
You
because
must
I
be one of
fucking hate
Anderson's
Harkin.
crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was
gotta
sniffing around
find
Dr.
my
Michelle's office.
husband.
She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Yeah, peace.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Piece of shit bastard, man. Oh, that's the wrong way. You still there, Jaden?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just you were just progressing this quest. There wasn't really much to comment on.
Harkin's an ass. But he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
You will hear what the captain has to say about all this. Alright, now that we're in the wards, we gotta go somewhere in the wards, so we're just gonna stay here.
Yeah, somewhere in the other end of it, which...
Yep. Hello, very, very dark area. Are you a merchant? You got anything interesting for me? No. Okay. Well, I'll just keep walking. Oh, yeah, I know where we are. Oh, hey, Conrad.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
So this guy has a sister in Mass Effect Andromeda who is, you saw those dancers in Chora's Den there?
Yes.
She essentially does that on the Outcast, aka sort of loosely pirate planet in Andromeda, and in a bar underground on a toxic planet, and idolizes the pirate queen of that planet who is murdering people.
Oh, great.
Because she says she doesn't want it. She was sick of her goody two-shoes brother and stuff. She also says at one point that she's gonna become like the lady's name is Sloane, and then call up her brother and tell him who's like hanging out with famous people now. And Ryder's kind of just like, okay, you do that because it's been 100 years. Your brother's dead, idiot. She doesn't say that, but that's the implication. Hello.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
It wasn't even 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
It was maybe
I
20.
spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sure, why not?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Why do you look like you have
I'll let you
two
get back
black
to work.
eyes?
But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Peace. Okay.
Hello, Earth Clan.
Yeah.
So you just like
No doubt you've
Show me
so you
what
just
you
thought
got.
the guy gave him an autograph and then left.
most excellent.
Well, then he left.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a license? And I have enough money for it.
Hmm.
Do I? What kind of armor am I trained in? I forget. I don't know how I tell.
Equipment, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, it's list. You have tactical armor listed. I don't know if that's a specific class.
I do.
And assault
Able
training.
to
like-
equip. Able to equip light armor. Unlocks medium armor. Okay, so no. I think this soldier class might be the only one that can automatically use heavy armor.
Yeah. So you I guess you can at this point you can only use light armor.
I
I
can.
don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive.
Do you have anything
Welcome back, Earth Clan.
fun?
Will you
Show me what you got.
Do you have anything fun? No, okay. You know what I haven't done actually? I picked up
What?
a bunch of shit on Eden Prime. I haven't checked if I have better equipment yet.
Oh yeah. You should probably re-equip the party just to.
Oh, I don't think in this game you can carry less weapons. I think you just
okay.
have as many weapons as you're allowed to carry. In the next games, your powers recharge faster. You have like a weight,
Yeah.
and your powers recharge faster based on the weight.
Yeah.
Which I personally think makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I know.
It also adds a lot more like I guess versatility to like combat. It's like, oh, do I bring a bunch of weapons, but oh my shit takes up forever to reload, or do I go in with like just one gun and hope for the best? Yeah.
No new apps. Okay, we don't really have anything that good. Alright. If I'm just like looking around, it's because I'm trying to remember exactly where I am and if there's anything that I actually want to do in this area. Oh, hey, Emily.
No, that's valid.
Sure, I'll talk to you.
Commander
'cause you-
Shepard?
You're the one reporter in
I'm
this
Emily
game
Wong.
that isn't a
I'm an
piece of
investigative
shit.
journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping
They
you
have a
might share
reporter
anything
later
you
that's
find
one
during
of
your own
those, like, twist
investigation.
your words
I can make
against
it worth
you
your time.
reporters.
Yeah, I know there's a reporter you can punch in like all three games. Is that the one?
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any
forget-
information, it's yours.
I forget who it is in this one.
Thank you, Commander. You won't
I know.
regret it.
I don't think it's her. I forget if the punch reporter is in this one. I don't know if you just have the option to punch her, because I've never done it. Okay. Cutscene.
Scenic view. Ooh.
You're really not that far behind. That's pretty good, actually.
Place.
Yeah. Well,
God.
well, I'm also the only one watching.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, what? Why is it loading now? Hello? Okay.
This isn't a
Did you-
station, it's a city.
It needed to load my dialogue options.
Oh my
It can't be
god.
possible to track everyone coming and going.
I gotta
This makes
say,
Jump Zero look like a porta-john. And it's
I'm
the largest deep
excited
space station
to
the Alliance
have
has.
the remasters
Jump Zero
and
was
have
big,
them actually look
but
like
this
people.
is a whole nother scale.
So
Look at
far,
the
I've been a
wardogs.
little
How do they
disappointed.
keep all that mass from flying apart?
Stupid loading times and my computer fucking can't handle it. I don't know if that's my computer's fault or the game's fault, but like, I can play other games, so.
Right.
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Are you prepared for an awkward moment?
Yes.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us. Humans, ma'am.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
All right, enough chatter. Let's move out, people.
So,
Aye, aye, Commander.
Caden's one of those characters who's in love with you no matter what you do. What door is this? What is this door? Presidium. Okay. So I have kind of a general idea of what's pretty much everywhere.
Because you haven't played this, like, the first game in a while, right? You always replayed the second and third.
My past couple replays, I've just played the second and third, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go in there, but I'm gonna scan this keeper first.
Yes.
God,
what are keepers supposed
Sorry?
What are keepers supposed to be anyways? Are they supposed to be like bugs or something? Like...
They're creatures that have been created to work on the Citadel.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doug.
You were saying something about they make like awful noises or something.
They do. I don't know what.
Who are you?
Let her go.
Yeah. They just look kind of like.
They look kind of bug-like. I don't know if they're supposed to be anything in particular. I think they're just supposed to be creepy workers.
Shields down, powering up.
God, I can't aim.
Aim at bug.
Wrong button. It'd do more damage. Where's the... Oh, right. I always hate this one. Come at me, bro. Come at me, Scrub Lord. I said that to a thunderstorm yesterday. I saw some lightning and went, come at me, Scrub Lord, I'm ripped.
In your apartment or while you were outside?
On the balcony.
Ah, okay, so both.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I love you! I just got a text message from my dad. Oh, my dad sent me a video.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The Quarian?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office.
Quarian is
She'd
one
been
of the
shot,
races you'll
but she
learn
wouldn't
about
tell me
her.
who did it.
She's kind of
I could tell
front
she
end
was
with her
scared,
race's
probably on the
background.
run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
The Shadow Broker is
Fist
exactly who
betrayed the
you
Shadow
think it
Broker?
is.
That's stupid, even for him.
An
Saren
information
must have made
dealer.
him quite the offer.
Yeah.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth.
She
There's
sounds
no
like
way
really
the Council
fancy.
can ignore this.
Sorry?
Everyone's cheekbones are like really pointy, at least in like these sheets. Yeah.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know we aren't the only ones going
I'm
after Fist.
trading
The Shadow Broker hired a
Kaden for
Krogan bounty hunter
you.
named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
Yeah, we could use him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
Yeah, we're
What's he
gonna go
doing
get
there?
him.
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for.
So is this like where you just like
If
recruit
you
the rest
hurry,
of your
you
party
can catch him at
members?
the academy before he leaves.
Move out.
I'm trying to think of if there's anyone that you don't recruit on this planet. Oh yeah, there is. There's this person you don't recruit on this planet. This is the Quarian. This is Rex.
Okay.
Her name is Tali. And she's my daughter. And if you don't date Garrus, it's heavily implied that Garrus and her date. Which I don't know how if I like, because Garrus always feels significantly older than Tali to me.
Don't kid yourself.
Mm.
It's even.
Scan the keeper. Scan the keeper. Hi, bud.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right?
Why are
I
there
was
so
on
many
Mindwar during the
fans?
Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I do.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang.
Oh, typo.
Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
What?
It's an honor to
Citadel
meet you, Commander.
Security.
What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything
I
I
was
can
in
help
your
you
wrong
with?
place. That's fun. I don't really
I
have
have to
any
go.
information that I need
Right.
from you, bud.
You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Hey, wait. Hey, Garrus, do you have anything fun to say?
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux.
No! We're not doing that!
It's like, hey, we're on an important mission. Let's go gamble.
Yeah, we're trying to stop a corrupt Black Ops agent. Let's go gamble. Okay, let's see.
So Garrus, any regrets about leaving CSEC?
Fighting a
Or is
rogue
this an
spectre
elevator?
with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats CSEC.
His
True
armor
enough.
looks so much
I'd rather
more
be
real.
fighting than trusted to somebody else.
Was it just like plastic in the in the original?
All their armor was plastic. His hands still go into his sides hardcore, though. He is clipping through that gun. I love you.
What is it with Bioware and having hands that just clip through things? Like,
At least their shoulders are attached in the right place.
yeah, it's like
I love that that's just a constant. Like, it happened once to my character, and now her skeleton is fucked up forever.
Yeah.
Mira got a dislocated shoulder and never recovered.
Uh-huh.
I just realized that Garrus wears his CSEC armor forever.
They didn't ask for it back, so now it's his forever.
I mean, yeah, basically. There he is. Hi, bud.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Krogan also lived to be 1,000+ years old.
Go on.
They lived
Get
to be
out.
as old as Asari. Probably because
Do
of
I
all the
know you,
redundant
human?
organs. And because most of them die so young that the ones who live are just like, I am God!
It's like,
My
like
name's
so what
Shepard.
if I'm
I'm
down
going
like
after
3
Fist.
hearts? I'm
Thought you might
still
wanna come
alive,
along.
bitch.
Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about
Oh
you.
my god, I've just forgotten the name
We're
of their
both
race.
warriors, Shepard.
Which
Out
one?
of respect, I'll give you a fair warning.
One sec.
I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy. You will find a friend.
My brain's just looping on Quarian and Tuchanka, which is the home planet, their home planet. I said their name earlier. Oh my god.
Wait, which one were you talking? Well, describe the Krogan?
Krogan! I have never had something that I really, really know, and I know that I know, so inaccessible to me.
It's okay. Sometimes that just happens. I live in Fear the Day. I'll just completely mix up fantasy worlds and like insistently refer to a part of one in another, and like then I'll be like, oh shit, no, that's wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Krogan that you have with you in Andromeda is mostly artificial.
Ah.
He got hit with
Cyber
a pack
Krogan.
He got hit with a pack of grenades, and about 40% of his body is implants.
Glad to have you on the team.
Cyber Krogan. He can connect to the internet from anywhere. He never has bad Wi-Fi.
Literally. Let's take the boys! Oh, hello, boys.
You now have excellent combat strength according to whatever those bars mean.
Yeah. It's like specializations. Like Garrus is 50% tech, 50% combat. Rex is 50% biotics, 50% combat. Then there's a couple companions like I think Liara is 100% biotics, and I think we saw earlier that Ashley is 100% combat.
Okay.
So like there's a couple people who are specialized in one thing, but most of them are like
in
a
light of the
50-50.
recent attack on Eden Prime,
Okay, so I guess that just shows you like what your team balance is. If you're like, no, I need all of one or something, or I want a good mixture.
Yeah.
That Eden
I
Prime
don't,
was
which is
an
nice.
isolated case.
Yeah.
I just take the companions that I want, and they take it out in the future games.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers
probably
have
because
some
they realized that it wasn't really
be
doing much.
adequately
Because
protected.
you know, I imagine, I think in a lot of Bioware games, people just like bring the people they like along, and it's like, no, you're cool, you come with me.
Unless it's like a game like Dragon Age where some of your companions can heal you, it really doesn't matter all that much.
Yeah,
like you need like in this game it's firepower based, so you don't even need a tank.
Yeah, but even in Dragon Age, like even if you're like, yeah, I want one healer, you can be like, all right, the other two could be whoever I think is coolest.
In Dragon Age, you generally need, whether it's including you or not, you need a healer and you need a tank, and everything else is optional. In these games, there's no healers, and everything is firepower based, so there's not really any tanks. I mean, Rex could be arguably a tank, but...
So it doesn't sound like this game really has like dedicated classes the same way Dragon Age does. Therefore, you can't really balance it the same way.
Yeah, the dedicated classes are more like powers based. It's not super
like combat role.
Yeah. It's how they do things, not what they can do.
Yeah.
More or less. Like there's some things with like you can do combos with biotics. Like if you have biotics or if you have a special kind of ammo, you can do combos with enemies that are under a biotic effect. But yeah. Anyway. Other note. So the part of the reason that Liara is mostly biotics is that most Asari are mostly biotics because they have the strongest biotics in the galaxy. Because biotics are caused... This is more information than you probably want, but I'm going to give it to you.
No, I like hearing lore. Jump in on me.
Biotics are caused by an element called Element 0, which is also what powers Mass Effect drives. So Element 0 does most things in this game. All the technology is basically based on Element 0.
Yeah.
It's the magic element, you know? The one that makes all this shit possible.
It's the space magic.
Yeah. So that's what Mass Effect drives are based off of, all that stuff. Basically humans don't have biotics like now in our current time because there's no EZO on Earth. So they only human biotics are very rare and people kind of look down on them at the moment. because the other species of the galaxy look down on them because they're so rare and humans don't really have experience and they're not usually very strong. Humans look down on them because they're freaks. But it's caused by exposure to Ezo, which is what they call it. So human biotics started showing up after humans started interacting with the rest of the galaxy and trading Ezo and shit. There's also like very specific illnesses that you can get from Ezo, but that doesn't matter. What I was getting to was the Asari are very strong biotics because their home planet, Benezia, has so much Ezo.
So they're just like exposed to it in like high doses from birth, is what it sounds like.
Having you get like nodules of Ezo on your nervous system, and then you get implants to help you control it better. But yeah, so the Asari are very strong biotics, both because they've always had biotics, so it's like part of their culture. All Asari children, as part of their basic like schooling, get biotics training,
like gym class.
Yeah, like gym class. And also because they live to be thousands of 1,000 years old, so they have time to hone their skills.
Yeah, so it's like you have like biotics with like centuries of experience in comparison to like maybe a few decades for like a human.
Yeah. So Asari's the Asari military is a lot like a lot of Black Ops squads. They call them either commandos or huntresses.
Go, go, go!
Yeah.
You're also on the boys group, by the way.
Oh, I am. I'm just fighting people. It's fine.
Yeah, I figured you'd just put it on there because there's nothing really like of interest happening.
Well, I had it on while I was talking about background information.
Yeah. You can always drop like more background information on me. I'm always interested in that stuff. Like,
yeah, it's fine.
Like I don't mind. I don't mind hearing about this stuff.
One of the few games where I'm like, lore, give me the. I'm gonna die.
Good to go.
I'm like, lore, give me the lore. I still don't read codex entries all that much because I don't play video games to read codex entries. But I know a lot of the lore through like osmosis.
Yeah, see, I really like world building just in general. So it's like when a game like gives me like an entire card, I'm like, yes, I will read this front to back.
Get down. We're having a bar fight except with guns.
So an American bar fight then.
Get me down. Get down.
Metagel deployed.
So you're looking for fists, right?
Yes.
Do you like own this bar or frequent it or something?
Frequent
it.
Okay. Garrus! Rex, please take out whoever is coming to kill me. While There's another fight coming, by the way. This isn't the end.
Oh, you only have like 2 metagels? Skill pack?
Metagels.
And that's what I thought, because I saw it pop up as like you gained one, so I was like, that sounds like a healing thing.
Perish. Immortal. This is why I like the sniper rifle, because I like doing as much damage as possible. Garrus is down. Garrus is a sniper. So he does a lot.
Does he have like really shit health?
He doesn't have the shittest health, but he doesn't.
But it's
have
not great
health.
Okay.
Hello, please Poco Ted.
Because just competitive balance would tell me like someone who can deal a lot of damage from far away probably has pretty bad defenses.
Yeah.
It's like why mages in like basically every fantasy game are like super squishy. It's because they can kill things really well from a distance.
Glass
but
cannons.
you know, yeah, glass cannons, exactly.
I think there's a meta Citadel before I encounter another person somewhere in here. There's also a really fun option that I'm going to take. Hi, bud.
Ooh.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Bye.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Would it have?
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Would it have really been quicker to just kill them, Rex? That was pretty quick.
Paragon plus. What do the Paragon and Renegade points do? I know they affect
Paragon is like you're a hero.
Personality.
So it gives you dialogue options. It's like charm options. Renegade gives you intimidate options. Paragon gives you, hey, bud, let's make a deal, or please do this thing for me, or
persuasion,
or I don't want to kill you. Yeah, basically persuasion versus intimidation. And then Paragon is like people view you as a hero. Renegade, you're often very by the books. Renegade is people view you as a horrible piece of shit who gets shit done. Renegade fits really well with that like ruthless option that we could have taken for the personality type.
Yeah. Which also sounded like made you sound like a completely horrible person. Like, yeah, everyone hates you, but you get things done.
I don't know why I thought this was her. Or sorry, was it cover? Definitely did.
Shield down.
That's why I kind of just strolled into this room. So I was like,
someone give me a hand.
Ooh, get down! I thought that was cover. Why wouldn't it let me go into cover? Alright, well.
You just collapsed.
I did. We've recruited 2 out of 3 of the squad members that we can recruit here, which is good.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of
why do I have to do everything myself? Time that died on the soldiers.
So it sounds like you have a grand total of 6, and you have 4 at this point.
Oh god, those are turrets!
Defensive turrets.
Switch to sniper. Poor hell. Please regen your shields.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Yeah, okay, smart move.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
Nice haircut,
He's
bud.
no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait! I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Everyone's hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the
You
Shadow
find out
Broker,
who the Shadow Broker
ever.
is eventually.
Even I don't
Second
know.
game, DLC.
But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing? The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself.
Rex is,
Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
Chaotic neutral.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Garrus starts as lawful good and then immediately goes into neutral good. As soon as he's like, I'm not with C-Sec anymore, he's like, let's go! It's shotgun time. We gotta get through this place fast. It's shotgun time. Oh god, look at all those enemies. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Actually, I'm gonna level up my squad because I have 2 squad members. Oh god! Gotta level up me.
Squad's too powerful.
I want the barrier.
So you can now get a discount.
I can. And then I want Rex. Hi, bud. Yeah, take your assault rifle, please. Hello. Please let me move. There we go. I love this dramatic music because I'm just chilling here. Upping people's stats.
Nice.
Alright, and then Garrus. How far do I have to go before you unlock sniper rifles? Okay, I don't know why you start with assault rifles. I guess sniper rifles aren't very police force of you. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, we need you for the sniper rifles. That's really why you're here.
Oh, so the ones that are like in orange are ones that are not available yet?
In orange?
Like on the... It looks kind of orangish to me. I don't know if that's the actual color.
Oh, no. The ones that are grayed out are the ones that are not available yet. Orange is the one that I'm currently selecting.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hello. Whoa! Welcome to I Fight a Billion People.
Oh my.
I think I might.
Oh! You can see the boy's face.
Yeah, he was there for a second, but we don't have time for that.
We don't have time for that.
I'm sorry, bud. We don't have time for you at this moment. I've got. Mom's got some men to kill.
In space. Oh my.
Yeah, we've recruited some husbands.
I'm just imagining you like tucking Basil like that to your jacket, like sorry, bud, Mama's gotta kill some people right now.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a daily conversation with my pet sounds like.
Aw, if you hear anything from the background, it's because my family is watching the Miss Universe live stream.
Please die.
Or live podcast.
Please die so that I can take cover. Oh god.
If you hear like really loud screams, it's because Miss Philippines won.
I see.
Sniper rifles for life. Oh, I gotta equip my barrier in my hotbar. By the way, part of the reason that I got good at this game was because it has the pause and like control your party option, which made learning how to do FPS combat a lot easier for me. I guess it's not FPS, it's third person, but when you're actually shooting, it's first person.
Yeah, it's I guess it would be like a hybrid shooter because you do switch between both. I don't know what that would specifically be called.
Shooter. Just a shooter.
A shooter.
No, die!
That just sounds so big. Like, yeah, you
die!
Okay.
Oh god, I have no health. Please don't shoot at me. I am baby.
I am baby.
Please don't shoot at me. I'm Commander Shepard and I am baby. By the way, they give you so much time.
Oh, is this the location here?
Basically. I'm gonna save real quick. Because I'm probably gonna die. I'll make it a new save. So that if
that sounds like a smart idea.
If this does become untenable with my sliver of health.
Yeah, so you don't like soft lock yourself, basically.
Here she is. I'm gonna ask you guys a favor. Will you mute yourselves and just listen to the stream so that you can hear my daughter's voice?
Absolutely.
Because I love her. Or I guess mute me, rather. Or you can mute yourselves. But anyway, just listen to the stream. You've got to meet my daughter, because I love her so much.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
That's it. You guys can come back and listen now. I just wanted you to hear my daughter's voice real quick. You should probably switch back once this segment's over, but so you can just stay there or switch back for now. But
I'm back.
I just love her voice so much.
Yeah. I've heard her compared to Meryl. Is that accurate? Like, kinda. Okay.
She fills that role in the party, I'll say.
Alright.
I don't know if it's like a direct comparison that I would make, but she does fill that role. She's kind of the most naive that you can be while also being in the middle of saving of a galactic warfare.
Like in a general sense, not very naive, just in comparison to like the rest of them.
Oh, here she is!
I knew I couldn't trust him.
My daughter.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
I missed you. I love your texture redraws.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
I love you! I love my daughter.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Quarians aren't generally very welcome in a lot of galactic society.
Making your day, Ambassador.
That you'll find out later.
She has
Neither are
information linking
Krogan,
Saren
but
to
less
the Geth.
so.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
So the flotilla, the Quarians, do not have a home planet or any colonies and live entirely on the flotilla, which is a series of ships.
Ah.
Tell us what you
For
found.
reasons that you'll find out
During
later.
my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since
Here
they
we go.
drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
I mean, they do.
What did you find out?
Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice.
I saw that
This
there was
proves
something
he was
in the
involved
chat.
in the attack.
Yeah, it's just someone saying Mass Effect. I forget who it is.
Oh.
Silk?
Oh, that's L.
Oh yeah. Hello. For some reason my OES is not showing me the chat.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago.
They sure did.
The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Oh, there we go.
The vision on Eden Prime.
Now I can see it. Hello.
I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
Don't know why my chat is so far behind.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life.
You don't have anything to
and
say
they believe
anyways. That's
Saren
fine.
knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
They do.
Hello, Caleb.
The captain's right.
Hello?
We need to present this
Hello,
to the
Caleb.
Council right away.
What about her?
How does y'all do?
Good, we're in a cutscene.
My name is Tali.
Plot
You
is
saw me in
happening.
the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
Yeah, please. I love
I'll take
you.
all the help
Please
I can
join us.
get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Lore dump! Quarian edition. So, she mentioned that the Geth drove them into exile. So the Quarians created the Geth, and it didn't go well. And eventually there was a war between the Quarians and the Geth that drove the Quarians off their home planet. And I think that there's a combination of no other species in the galaxy wants to give them space because they created the Geth, which are a threat to galactic society, basically, even though they mostly keep to themselves. And also that the Quarians really want to retake their homeworld, so they haven't settled anywhere. They live on the flotilla.
Yeah, because I guess if they like settle some of it implies that like they've given up on retaking their homeworld.
I think that is the implication. They live on the flotilla, which is a series of ships. So as you can imagine, without any colonies, their resources are very scarce. So they send people on their pilgrimage, like Tali's on her pilgrimage. Sometimes they return with food, sometimes they return with important tech, all that shit. Which means, so they grow up on ships, which means, some of the stuff that I really, really like about this series is it plays with a lot of interesting implications of what would happen if this happened, like if a culture was like this.
Yes.
So with the Quarians, they never had very strong immune systems because on their home planet, most bacteria are at least like partially helpful to Quarian systems. So they never had strong immune systems. And then they lived on ships with filters and recycled air and
super sterile environment.
So you never see Quarians' faces because basically they live in enviro suits, which are really beautiful. They've made them really pretty. But basically they protect them from the outside world, and they get the equivalent of very, very severe allergic reactions if they are exposed to contaminants from the outside world. So they live in enviro suits. You never see Tali's face, even if you romance her. Your character does. You don't.
I mean, you can kind of see her eyes through like her helmet.
Yes.
So.
So that's one aspect of their society. Aspect 2, they live on ships. They have to maintain those ships. Most Quarians are extremely good engineers. And there was a third thing that I was going to talk about. But that's it. Yeah, so they created the Geth, so they have a personal vendetta against the Geth, and the rest of the galaxy isn't fond of them because they created a murderous race of robots.
Yeah, the Geth are the robots you're fighting on Eden Prime, right?
That's correct.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
I'm going to bring Tali and Rex just for fun.
Just for fun.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah. I think you still have the boys screen up. I don't know if you...
I do.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
So you now have almost all your possible party members.
Yeah.
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
I'm gonna hack into this computer. Maybe.
Hacker voice.
If the lag doesn't kill me. Okay. Yeah, hacker voice.
I'm in.
I made it.
Oh my
that was
god.
So loud and horrible.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, reporter's request. Oh yeah, these are assignments. I want to look at my actual missions. I gotta go back to the Citadel, right?
Are assignments what they're calling side quest here?
Yeah.
Does that just say take down Fist?
It did. Yeah, there was a bitch named Fist.
Who's dead now?
We killed him.
You took down Fist.
I did.
name is Samesh Bhatia.
Just
Forgive the intrusion, but
put
I
your
have no
fist in the
evidence.
air and just punch it real
It's no
hard.
trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation,
So I think this
but
is
the
actually
military has
Ashley's
refused
unit.
my
I think
request.
that if you have Ashley, she knows this person.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
There is actually
The man
a
in
reason.
charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
God. I hate you so much, Adina. Okay. We're gonna take the rapid transit to the tower. City and locations. Citadel Tower. I believe the Citadel Tower, so you remember that shot of the whole Citadel?
Yes.
I believe that the Citadel Tower was that really tall pointy bit on the ring.
Ah.
So it's like, it like looks out over the entire Citadel. Hi, I'd like to hear your reactions to the Citadel Tower, both of you.
We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this.
Doesn't surprise me.
Not a lot of security here. Not that you can see anyway. 10 to 1, there's a sniper tracking our every step.
It's probably a good guess. Hi, Anderson.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Call her by her name!
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence?
Spoiler
If they
alert,
were real,
you
we'd
have
found something.
Spoiler alert, you have found traces of their existence.
I tried to warn you about
just
Saren and you
didn't
refused
know.
to face the truth. Don't make the same
You
mistake.
don't know what it is.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Sure, bud.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human
I
colonies.
pressed the Windows button.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor. I've proven myself.
Do you possibly hold grudges, Counselor, against the First Contact War?
Commander Shepard, step forward.
No. I just turn around and sprint. As you can tell, this is a big moment. The fact that I'm a Spectre makes the entire rest of the series possible, basically.
It is the decision of the Council
because it gives me the
all the
permission
powers and
of the
privileges
Council
of the
to
Special
be
Tactics
involved
and
in all this
Reconnaissance branch
bullshit
of the Citadel.
and
Spectres
do whatever
are
I
not
want,
trained,
basically.
but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Thanks, bud.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
By the way, that nice center white piece on the Asari Counselor's dress never used to have any texture.
We've got a lot of work
really
to do,
like
Shepard.
the,
You're going to
woven
need a
texture that
ship,
they've added
a
to it.
crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I forget what, but Spectre actually stands for something.
I think it stands for what they mentioned earlier, this special
tactics and reconnaissance, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I was looking, I was like, man, that's
so SP is special.
No, SPEC would be from special.
And then T, I guess, is tactics, and then Re is reconnaissance, I guess.
Yeah.
They just stole the letters that they wanted to make it a cool name.
I mean, well, to be fair, there's only like the first letters ish. It's just like at random how many. Those are. that combination got an actual word.
Spectre training, talent unlocked. We're gonna take a break because I have to go to the bathroom. And we're gonna run some ads. Gonna save over this second thing because I did not die saving Tali, not even once. Which is very impressive. So we're gonna go on to just chatting. And I am going to open Firefox so that I can run some ads for our 4 entire viewers. Hello everyone, thank you for being here. Just give me a quick second.
Wait, you're up to 4? Oh, 4 viewers. Oh, I thought you were saying 4 subs.
No.
I was like, what?
Absolutely not. You are a viewer. Zactosliff. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Please correct me if it's not. It's how I'm going to pronounce it for the moment. Stream manager. Stream manager, please. Please let me click. Please let me click. Alrighty. Slash commercial. 1E0. I'll be back. Have fun, kids.
So yeah, actually, before I joined the call, I took a shower, and before I took a shower, I was actually watching how to make butter, the Victorian way.
Ooh.
The Victorian way.
Yeah, so you actually churn the butter.
Was this like a how to like, or just like an or like more of a slightly like documentary sort of thing?
It's
Oh,
it's
that.
yeah. What do you mean? Oh, that.
No, because it's like I know this series, so I was like I wasn't sure if this was like how to make like butter like the Victorians, like something you could do for yourself, or just like here's a bit of like culinary history sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, it's a how-to and a documentary-ish at the same time. At the same time, no.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So did you learn any cool butter facts you would like to share with the rest of us?
Let's see. Well, I already knew that, like, like to make butter, you like churn it, and then like you get like butter and buttermilk, you separate it. Oh my gosh, it's butter water 101, yes. But yeah, and then you kind of like drain the liquid from the butter, and then you just shape it, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yo,
like
I'm
churning. Uh-huh.
Oh no, you finish what you're saying.
Yeah, churning butter takes a long time. So yeah, and apparently it depends on a lot of stuff. Like for example, the weather, your mood. So yeah, amongst other things.
I'm gonna sing a special song for the people who don't have ads right now. I'm only gonna sing like 5 seconds, but it's a break song. Take a break. Alexander, I've got so much on my plate.
Alexander.
Sorry. It's from Hamilton.
Ah.
We can upstate. Let's go upstate. Wow, I can't sing more because that was so close to Hamilton and the way they actually sang it that this would definitely get demonetized or whatever, or
copyright stricken.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, the audio would be muted. That's what they do on Twitch.
They do that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or at the very least, I think they mute that section of it on like VODs and stuff. I'm not entirely sure.
I can't rap. I'm sorry. And honestly, most of what's in Hamilton, I think you would be hard pressed to call rap. It's like spoken word at most. No offense to anyone who likes Hamilton. It's well composed.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to listen to it way too much. So I know like every lyric.
So it's like you could like recreate the entirety of Hamilton for us if you so chose.
I could. I once did it on a canoe trip because I was bored, so I just sang the entirety of it to myself quietly, so as not to annoy other people.
Nice.
From start to finish.
I mean, that's gotta be like a lot of music. I think like isn't it like 2 hours long or something?
At least, and it's almost all singing.
Yeah.
It's like But it's like when I used to memorize entire plays, like the entire scripts of plays when I used to act in Shakespeare plays.
Ah.
I would, yeah. I don't know. It's weird because I have trouble remembering people's names sometimes still.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm kind of the same. I can remember like large numbers of details about like random fantasy works, yet I completely blank on like people's names who I've just been introduced to.
Yeah, no, I would. There were times when I was younger where like I would have known someone. Thanks, thanks for the compliment, chat. I used to know people, like I would know them for like 4 months, and I would have like seen their name multiple times and heard it multiple times. But then you get to the point where you just hang out with people, and people's names don't necessarily get said quite as often.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, I don't know if I'm actually like, what if I'm not saying this person's name right? Or what if I don't actually know their name? What if I think this is their name and it's not?
What if I've been calling them Tim this entire time and their name's actually like Jim and they're just too polite to correct me? It's like that sort of thing.
Or like I wouldn't have said their name for like weeks to them, and then or to anyone, and then I would be like, what if I don't actually know their name? I haven't heard anyone say it in a while. And I haven't said it in a while. What if I suddenly say, oh hi, so and so, and they're like, that's like, oh.
And then it's just really awkward because like you've talked to them a lot, and it's like they're like, you should know my name by now.
I've known you for like over half a year, but I don't know your name. It's like the constant fear.
If only there wasn't like a if only like those like name tags in video games, like the ones that just hover over people's heads. I'm forgetting what they're actually called. If only those existed in real life.
Yeah, I started to develop techniques to try and figure out whether or not I actually knew someone's name. Like I would try to like overhear conversations of people talking, like not necessarily like in a private space, but talking about them like and just like I would just try to like if they said their name, I'd like try to make sure people I knew them, like if I heard them say their name, or I would like if there was like a sign up form that I also needed to sign for like a climbing wall or something, I would be like, is their name right next to here?
I'm back.
my anxiety over not knowing people's names.
Yeah, and I shall be back as well.
So something. Sorry.
No, Kaylee joins just for Thomas to leave.
Yeah, Thomas didn't want to talk to me. Something that I actually really like about this is, about the remake, is you can actually sort of see, like, Tali's facial shape. Like, she has a vaguely humanoid face. You can sort of see her eyes. You can sort of see, like, the highlight up her nose and, like, cheekbones and stuff. Like, you can actually see a face in here.
Yeah.
In the original game, basically her eyes were just, like, lights through her helmet. Like, they just looked like she had glowing eyes, and that was the reason that you could see them. I'm not sure why their visors are tinted. I think they just thought it would be fun. I'm not sure if it actually provides any, because we've established that with
UV rays.
Well, maybe, but we've established that with the technology in this world, they could probably make non-tinted visors, but they were just like the drama.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's cooler. Commit to the bit. Commit to the fashion.
But I really I didn't notice in the, like in the in-world, but like looking at her, you can actually she looks like a person wearing a mask. Instead of like a masked creature with glowing eyes.
There actually
glowing
seems to
eyed
be
creature. Sorry?
There seems to be like an actual like being there. That like some sort of humanoid being that is actually like, I don't know. Also, yes, aesthetic is always better than function. Maybe not
Except
always,
if it's a program, because then you get things that look really nice but do jack shit.
No, you're right. I hate
Fair enough.
bad UI because it went for purely aesthetic.
Yeah, UI, yes. Clothes,
Maybe I can
no.
help.
But the
clothes
Koreans
absolutely.
do a lot with
You're a
their
soldier, right?
exosuits. I
You
think
ever
because
head out
it's
to the
like their
Traverse?
external presentation. Like that whole like shroud that she has and all the pieces of fabric are purely ornamental.
I'm a head off.
Okay, bye.
Sometimes.
See you.
My
Bye.
brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty.
Yeah, you gotta be
It was
fashion
crossing
forward
the
at all
Traverse,
times, even if
and
you
that
are
usually
wearing like
means one of
fancy
two
space
things.
suit.
They had massive mechanical failure, or
I have
they were
I
attacked.
have goldfish, by the way, so if anyone hears me crunching, that's why.
Neither one of those options
You're eating
leaves
the
a lot
snack
of
that
hope.
File's back.
I won't give up on my
Until
brother.
you bite its head off.
Not yet. I've got the
Yeah.
coordinates for the last
Then
transmission
just
from his vessel.
it hails at
If
you,
your
I
brother's
guess.
still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
I don't know if they have it in this game, but in future games, and particularly in Andromeda, those Omni tools that you have get blades that you can hit people with.
No,
It's like a
I'm
primary
ready to-
weapon of a couple people in Andromeda.
Congratulations on becoming the first human
Ace
Spectre,
knife.
Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the
Liam,
challenge.
because he's a dramatic bitch in Andromeda, he's one of the companions, has two. And his,
Dual wielding.
His squad mates on his old team called him Sharky, because he would basically bite things, like put them together with his Omni tools.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled
I'm
by
just picking up
bureaucratic
side
assholes.
quests, by the way.
Nothing new.
That's kind of what
Maybe
I
you
thought.
can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity
I just
out in the
know
Traverse.
where there's people in this area that you can pick up side quests.
We
so
lost
I
contact
usually pick up
yesterday.
every side quest I
Now
can.
I can't get
in
clearance to
case
check
I
it out.
accidentally
Suddenly it's a restricted
complete it
area.
or I'm in the area or
But
something.
that doesn't
you know.
apply to you, Shepard.
Yeah.
Spectres can go
That's a
anywhere
big
they
mood.
want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
Side note, small canon breaking here. So they said he said he'll upload stuff to my ship. Don't have a ship yet. I'm still technically assigned to Anderson's ship, but
Okay.
so you could argue that it's like putting it there.
Yeah.
But I don't officially have a ship yet.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for you.
I'm not so sure.
Why is your health bar now green?
Because I got poisoned a while ago.
And
it
you're
just-
still
And the
poisoned.
effect just didn't wear off properly. Small
So
glitch,
you
I
went
think.
to like, so you went to like your entire ceremony while you were poisoned.
Probably.
Iconic.
God.
Also, I must admit that's a very friendly looking shade of green. I would not associate that with like poison.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I just have to comment on that like game design perspective. It's like I'm not.
Fight your own
Oh,
people,
listen.
Rex. There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Dark. You're gonna find out at some point in the not too distant future. I don't know if they talk about it in this game. They do. You're gonna find out at some point where there aren't a lot of Krogan.
Ah.
Sci-fi racism.
Not without an airlift.
Spoiler alert, the reason is sci-fi racism. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing? We are... going to the docking bay. Oh, we gotta go to CSEC Academy.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
We are going to take a rapid transit because it's kind of a a ways. I'd have to get like all the way down into the wards first to get to C-Sec Academy. So.
Really tangentially related note. I wonder if they have like Uber in the future or something like that.
Well, I think
because they have like
they're automatically driven. There's an option to drive your own car, and I know this because Shepard does. They do drive at some point. But I think most of it's automatic.
Okay.
So I think the car is the Uber.
Okay. I was just like, because they have like public transit, so it's like, do they have ride sharing?
Yeah. Well, the cars really only fit 2 people in them.
Okay, so I guess you kind of can't ride share very well.
Well, that's not true. Technically, some of them do fit 4, but I think these ones just fit 2. Can I steal your car? No.
So that implies that your party is taking like 2 separate vehicles.
Yeah. Particularly with Rex on board.
Yeah, unless someone just can like sit on top of it.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey
like we don't
teams
need
has
2
gone
cars,
missing in the
I'll
Hades
just sit
Gamma
up
cluster.
here.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I will say, everyone's faces look better. Everyone's armor looks so good.
It is very detailed.
Alrighty. So I think that that's where I need to go for the quest, but I think that I need to go downstairs because I want to go. Is this the right way downstairs? Yes. I want to do this. Hello, sir.
One sec. Looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Will do. Do you have any? Yes! Give me the licenses! Give it to me. Give it to me. Okay. Alright. So much money. Look at how much money that is!
Oh my god!
It has 2 more zeros than my current balance! What about this? Yep, 1 more 0 than my current balance. I can only look at 4 digits. I'm poor. God, I'm so poor. Okay. Let's just sell some stuff. God, do I have to hit compare every time? I hate this. Keeping all the upgrades. I can sell all the level 1 stuff. Hello, phone. Why are you... What? No way. Alright. Still poor. Let's go.
Just slightly less poor now.
Yeah. Time to go.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
I like how they added like some texture to the undersuit as well. Like the stuff that you see in like my joints and along the hips there is like ribbed almost. I still hate the neck pieces. They get rid of these like weird segmented collar neck pieces in other games. Alright. You don't come here very often. It's very pretty. Excuse me, boys. I'm just gonna go out to the I'm just gonna go out to the edge and have a look. Scan this keeper. Just take a look. Beautiful citadel. What do you got to say, Tali?
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
Oh yeah, that's my ship. It's my ship. She chonk.
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this.
A lot.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
He did.
I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
I think Noveria.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans.
Wife.
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her.
Wife,
See what she
wife,
knows.
wife.
Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'm not gonna do it though, because I don't want to break up with her in the second game.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'm gonna go.
It's your decision, Commander.
A wife.
You're a Spectre
I'm
now.
gonna go
You don't
recruit
answer to
a
us.
wife.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander.
Wife
Remember,
time.
you were a
Wife
human
time.
long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any
You were a
questions
human
might
for
have.
an undetermined amount of time before you were a Spectre, but you are a decorated military person. So you're probably late 20s, early 30s. We'll say. I don't know if she has a canon age. I just know that she is...
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
She is,
progress.
whatever her background is, plus she's an N7. You see the stripe on her armor. There is a brand
Decontamination
of clothes
in progress.
that uses this exact color scheme, and every time I see it, I think that I'm seeing somebody wearing Mass Effect
Decontamination in
merch.
progress.
Are you thinking of like Supreme, maybe?
Maybe. But they also do sell N7 Mass Effect sweaters that have that stripe on the arm and then just the N7 logo over the breast, like her armor does. But it's like an elite program.
Decontamination in progress.
It's loading, I think. Because it's thinking very hard about this decontamination.
Decontamination in
God,
progress.
please don't make me hear that anymore. There we go.
Let me out, let me out.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Watch your back.
I love how I came back to I love you.
I love Joker so much, and like I love his character, I love his personality, and I love his voice. Like his voice actor is also very good. Yeah. They also, there's also a brand of shirts that are of sweaters that you can just get or something like that that is not Mass Effect merch that has the same color scheme, and I hate it.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%.
Love you.
Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there.
Hi, Chocolate.
His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Caden. Ambivalent.
Our enemy knows we're coming. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space.
Future games
Saren
where you
must
become
be
less
stopped, and
xenophobic.
I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Ash is not a fan of aliens at this point, and she makes some comments that I'm just like, Ashley.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what time it is, y'all?
What?
Let's talk to all of my companions time.
Yeah, you also have like 9 minutes left, assuming you're ending the stream at normal time.
I should, because I have work tomorrow.
Commander!
It's kind of what I thought. I know on Friday you like
How's
didn't
the
have to
Normandy
go into work
performing?
the next day,
Is she
but
everything
no,
I said
tonight
she'd be?
you got
She's the
things
best ship
tomorrow.
in the fleet. If you've got a pilot.
So I have a
who knows
feeling
how to
several
handle her.
things would take
Balance isn't what
backseat to
you
Mass
expect.
Effect if you had the
Takes
choice.
a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I want his hat. They sell it. I want it.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you?
What's SR1?
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told you.
It's like the
You
version
want
of
me
their
as your
Normandy.
pilot. I'm not
Oh,
good.
it's like the
I'm not
class
even
of ship,
great.
okay.
I'm the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned
Small
that.
spoiler,
All those
you were
commendations
eventually
in
on
my
the
file,
Normandy
I earned
SR2.
every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my
I don't
disease.
know what SR stands for. However, I do know
Status
that
report?
No. I do know that the number is like the version. The Normandy is a prototype ship combining Turian and human tech.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know
Wait,
you were
this
sick.
is background about Joker.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
We'll ask you more questions about this later.
I have to go.
Because I don't want to exhaust your dialogue options. So, there's a reason that you only ever see Joker in the captain's chair. Sorry, in the navigator's chair. And it's because walking is very risky for him. They've redone this. Those screens are a lot clearer than they were before. They were kind of just vague colors before. Hi, Presley.
Shapes.
If anyone has to take over for
Like
Captain
this
Anderson,
might
I'm
be a
glad
navigation screen. This
Not
might
sure about
also
having
just be a
non-humans on our
triangle.
ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
Presley, don't be racist.
With all due respect,
Presley,
ma'am,
don't
that's
be
what they said about
xenophobic.
Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Don't do it.
Presley
Speak
Elvis.
freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren
Humanity
attacked
has been
one
part
of
of
our colonies.
known that
We
there
should
was
be the
another
ones to
way
stop
than to handle its
We don't
own
need their
problems
help.
for 40 years, Presley. That's not long enough to establish a precedent.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think Shepard is like canonically born very shortly after the First Contact War, because humanity has been part of galactic politics for about 40 years at this point.
Okay.
And Shepard's
So, yeah.
like late 20s, early 30s, I think, as I established. Open the door. Let me down to see my friends. And Kaden. Alright. So sometimes, I really like this, sometimes you just like see crew members about, and some of your crew members do move around. They do it more in the second game though. Hi Beach. Oh.
Anything you need, Commander?
How's it going?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay. I need to remember to start downloading these because I do want to put these on my Twitch channel. I gotta download this and Below Zero, and I'm not even done uploading Subnautica.
You mean YouTube? This is already on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the boy sticks his face out.
Oh, he does. Hi, bud. Boy break. Hi, hun. How's it going? How you doing, buddy?
He
like,
scratch.
Are you done yet?
He sniff and scratch. Like a sticker.
Sure.
What? Scratch and sniff Snickers? You never heard of them?
I have. Let's talk to Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe.
I think I already
secure.
asked her this. I did.
I wanted to travel, but humanity needs
I
the
did.
Alliance if we want to keep
Okay,
expanding
let's ask her
through the
about
Traverse.
Caden.
And the Alliance always needs...
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive
hi, bud.
service record. Over a dozen special commendations.
He
Tends to
scratched.
keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
We're gonna pause before we ask Chakwas a follow-up question so that you can see the boy.
He was scratching so hard he was like shaking his margarine container.
Yep. Are you itchy, bud? It's not been that long since I changed your bedding. Shouldn't be anything wrong with it. It's the same bedding you've always had. Alright.
Maybe it's
What
just
does
one
that
of
have
those
to do with it?
days.
Yeah.
You just get
Well,
itchy.
most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
I think they say implants, and some people like take that as like something like behind your ear that sort of plugs into your brain. I think it's like actually overlaid into your nervous system though.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
And there are quite a few fics where Shepard has to comfort Caden when he gets one of his migraines. Because it's a good excuse for a sick fic.
Listen, anytime a work has like those gaps where it's like you can make fic out of, expect people to like jump on it.
You want to know a secret?
What?
So you know, I only write like I've never written like a full-length fanfiction. I only write like small scenes. One of my scenes, it's that.
Was this something you ever posted or just something you like wrote and have on your hard drive?
I posted it on a secret side blog. that you have to find on your own. Hi, Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
I want to know about you.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
There is a secret side blog.
Yes, the Berkeley gaming lore does expand.
There is someone in this server who knows the name of the secret side blog. I don't know if they remember it because I messaged them on it once by accident.
Oh.
I will not reveal who it is.
I heard about that. You know, they
Is it
almost
like
did the same to us.
a fandom blog or just a general
blog?
It's just a general writing blog. Okay, listen, this is some lore that Rex is about to drop.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
That's a lie.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
So long, Rex.
So, the genophage. Are you prepared? I know I'm going a little early. It's fine. Lore dump Krogan edition. The genophage. So after the Rachni Wars, which is what the Solarians uplifted the Krogan for, the Solarians and the Turians worked together. The Solarians developed like a virus, a bioweapon, basically. And there was some after the Rachni Wars, the Krogan expanded very quickly and were becoming a danger to the rest of the galaxy. So the Solarians developed a bioweapon that was deployed by the Turians that has basically fucked up the Krogan, the reproductive system of all Krogan. So Krogan have clutches of like a ton of eggs, but only one, or I don't know if it's actually eggs. They have a clutches of kids, but only currently only one in like a few thousand survives birth because of genetic defects. So fertile, so it mostly affects Krogan females, and if they address that in the third game. They go into what that means for the Krogan females, what that means like culturally, all that stuff. It's why you don't see many Krogan females. All the Krogan females look very different. Well, they don't look very different, but all the Krogan that you see in this game are male because the females basically don't leave Tuchanka because they're a valuable resource. But yeah, so the Krogans hate the rest of the galaxy and are dying, basically dying out, because they're so depressed by this and hopeless by this genetic defect that has been introduced to their species, and don't see a purpose because their planet's broken, their species is broken, so they just like leave, become mercs, and probably die.
Commander? Which I am assuming doesn't help their, like, presumably dwindling population numbers.
No.
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it
have
doesn't.
flashlight heads?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander.
Krogan are
I
very
need to get my
sad.
duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
A lot of the companions don't want to talk to us because they're sort of like in setup mode, because we've just, you know, we've gotten a new commanding officer, we've gotten a new ship with new duties. Well, not a new ship, but a new assignment and stuff, I think is the reason. But after we do sort of like the first quest, that's not like an intro quest, they'll be willing to talk.
Thanks for bringing me on board.
Hello, husband!
Working with the Spectre.
So like one of the 3 quests you just got.
Yeah.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no.
but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At C-Sec, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Garrus was living a lawful good lifestyle when he wanted to live a chaotic neutral lifestyle. Garrus was societally and by his job and by his parents forced into a lawful good lifestyle, and then as soon as he's free, he's like, let's shoot some people.
For the most part, the rules
He just
are there
hates
for a
rules.
reason.
Maybe.
Isn't
But
that a
sometimes it
move?
feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work.
Sometimes
If I'm
it
trying to
feels
take
like
down
the
a
rules
suspect,
are
it
only
shouldn't
there
matter
to
how
stop
I
me
do
from
it, as
doing
long
my
as I
work.
do it.
Chaotic neutral!
C-Sec wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure.
Or actually, he's probably
That's why I
chaotic good. No, he's chaotic
Yes.
good. He's not chaotic. Rex is chaotic neutral. Because Rex sometimes does stuff just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, that's
Garrus
chaotic
is
neutral.
chaotic good. I apologize
chaotic
for all the alignment purists.
Yeah, in my
So you
eyes,
just
chaotic
quit
good is
because you
someone
didn't
who
like the way
wants
they
to
do
do
things.
good, but feels that
There's
the
more to
law
it
is
than
not the
that.
best way to do
Didn't
that.
start out
Yeah.
bad, but as I rose
Yeah.
in rank,
As like an
the
active
saddle was
choice.
more and
He's
more
his
red
personality is chaotic
C-Sec's
good.
handling of Sarah
His
was typical.
life has been
I just couldn't
sorry,
take it
yeah,
anymore.
his life has been lawful
I hate
good.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
You will. You
And without
will make
C-Sec
the most of
headquarters
this.
looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Sorry, Garrus. Had to be mean to Garrus. Let's go see daughter. Let's talk to Adams first.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to
Maybe
leave
SR
you alone.
stands for series or
What?
something along
No,
those lines.
Probably.
she's amazing.
Series
I wish
1,
my guys
yeah.
were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I didn't.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
That's actually all
Carry
I'm
on,
to talk
Adams.
to you about right now,
Aye,
Adams.
aye, Commander.
Hi, Tolly.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource.
The migrant fleet is the other name
But we
for the
don't have
flotilla.
anything like this. We make do with
People
cast-offs
outside
and
the
second-hand
Quarians generally
equipment.
refer to it as
We
the
just try to
flotilla.
keep
The
them running for as
flotilla.
long
The
as we can.
Quarians generally refer to it as the
Some of the
migrant
fleet's
fleet.
larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I think that's good for now.
I should go.
See you later.
I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. Alright, well. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. To meet almost all of my friends.